I have a very specific childhood memory, and it's me, a very young me, sitting in my dad's car, in the driver's seat, behind the wheel. I had no idea what I was doing, but I would imagine myself driving a car. It went something like this. We all did it, right? We all did it. You did it too. But the thing is, I imagined that I was the best driver ever, driving the most ferocious, animalistic car ever. And I have to say, today, I'm not a child anymore. I'm an adult, and I'm in the seat of a Ferrari 296 GTB. And I think it is probably the first car in all my decades of doing this that feels like I imagined it would feel. Slide into the 296 GTB and you're immediately reminded that Ferrari understands theater. The cabin wraps around you in this very driver-centric way. The whole place feels engineered with intent and purpose. But this car isn't just about that theater alone. It represents something far more deliberate, the strategic convergence of two technologies deployed for one purpose: absolute performance. Behind you sits an all-new 3-liter twin-turbo V6 banked at 120 degrees. Between that engine and the 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox is a 7.4 kilowatt-hour battery and an electric motor. All working together, they deliver, 610 kilowatts, 740 Newton meters, 0 to 100 in a verified 2.9 seconds. The hybrid system isn't here for anything other than a new layer of performance. But then it just so happens to also allow electric mode. Electrification here isn't dilution, it's amplification. But yes, you can still creep out of your driveway in silence, creep silently through suburban streets. Ferrari claims 25 k's of electric-only range. In reality, it's a little bit less than that. But you know what? Who cares? That's not why the system exists. Switch to hybrid mode, switch to performance or qualify mode, and then you begin to understand the genius of it. There is no turbo lag, none. The electric motor fills those initial milliseconds with torque before those twin turbos send that V6 screaming toward an 8,500 RPM crescendo. Flatten the throttle and it doesn't build a boost, it simply detonates. The rear squats, the horizon compresses, and the whole world narrows into a tunnel of focused speed. This car is outrageously fast, but it's measured. The violence is engineered. Despite the batteries, it still feels like a proper mid-engined Ferrari. It's gorgeously weighted, it's alert, it's conversational, it talks to you. The steering talks, the chassis talks. Ferrari's 6-way chassis system, coupled with that Manatino switch, lets you decide how brave you're feeling today. CT off, that's the good one. That gives you some slide with a guardian angel. ESC off, however, that's between you and your maker. And then, of course, there are the brakes. Carbon ceramics with a high, consistent bite. Active Aero 2 that hides under beautiful surfaces, but at speed deploys to add up to 300 kilos of downforce. The car feels planted, intelligent, and really does make you feel fully alive, which makes its weak points somewhat frustrating. Ferrari's latest infotainment system is ambitious. Haptic buttons, swipe surfaces, thumb pad controls. In theory, they're trying to reinvent interaction in a car, but in practice, it's just temperamental. The controls need waking. Inputs don't always register. And for a Ferrari, I think that stuff matters. I really do. Anyhow, that hybrid system has refined the 296 into something sharper, faster, and more intelligent than before. At its core, it's still a Ferrari. It's still doing what Ferrari has always done, and that is to build a machine that is engineered to thrill at the limit.